Welcome to the Dynasty Football Key. Wow, end of an era for Keenan Allen, traded to the Bears, and wow, this is just so unexpected. They just cut Mike Williams. Now they're trading away Keenan Allen. It's officially a new era for the Chargers. So, what does this mean for Dynasty? Look, Keenan Allen was definitely getting up there in age. You can see here, 31 years old. He's been very consistent, scoring in that 250 plus range over the previous seasons, and a lot of those are without Justin Herbert. Currently, the Bears have Justin Fields as a quarterback, and his yardage volume is much lower than what Justin Herbert's is. However, it does seem like with the first overall pick, the Bears are completely ready for a new regime. You know, if you're getting Keenan Allen, that's a possession receiver that you want to make sure is able to secure what is thrown his way from that rookie quarterback. I could absolutely see them going with that rookie direction now. And for this season, I mean, it's definitely a drop off from what Keenan Allen could expect. I don't expect a better season this year than he had in the previous season, unfortunately. So Keenan Allen, wide receiver 39, 31 years old, currently behind Chris Godwin and some rookies. So, you know, from a dynasty perspective, we were definitely banking on getting just the 2024 production out of Keenan Allen, and it looked like there might have been a little bit of a more focus on targets if it were to have still been with the Chargers. But with the Bears, I'm not so sure. You know, it's going to be pretty tough for Keenan Allen to still have those same type of performances. So if you take a look at the depth chart for the Bears right now, let's pull it up. Chicago, they've got Justin Fields, maybe that quarterback changes. DJ Moore, Keenan Allen. That could be a pretty good combo. These are two wide receivers that have been wide receiver ones on their teams for many years. So this turns into potentially one of the best wide receiver rooms in the league. It's top 10 right now, I would think. You got Cole Kmet and Gerald Everett, who was a starting tight end. So at both of those positions, the number 2 pass catcher was previously a number 1 at their position on the Chargers as well, since Gerald Everett also was on the Chargers last year. So I like what the Bears are doing. Got to be excited about the direction they're heading. These are some major moves. And if it is Caleb Williams, stock up Caleb Williams, because the Bears still have 2 first-round draft picks to mess around with. So one would be spent on him in that 9th overall pick. Maybe it's a lineman. I would think it's a lineman now that they've shored up the wide receiver position. It's deep at receiver, so in the second round, I could see them, or second or third round, see them taking a receiver there instead of forcing it at the 9th pick. Very interesting. Again, I still like Keenan Allen, but sharing a receiving room with DJ Moore, I would think a lot of attention would go to DJ Moore just since he's younger. Keenan Allen had the better season this past year. Might as well look at DJ Moore while we're here. How does this impact DJ Moore? So DJ Moore last year, first year with the Bears, had his best season ever. So that's with Justin Fields. I mean, in reality, Justin Fields might have been one of the better quarterbacks DJ Moore has had, just because he's had so many different quarterbacks. They scored about the same this past season. Man, we'll see if they eat into each other. It's going to take a lot for a rookie quarterback to support all of these weapons. I'm excited as a football fan, though, to see how this plays out. This is a really exciting rebuild that the Bears have taken. They're very patient. They traded away that number 1 pick last season. They've got the number 1 overall pick again. And I think now they're going to begin the true rebuild with actually putting those players to use and not just having them all as value assets, as draft capital, that there actually be players on the field. And I think they're trying to go for it this year. The Vikings no longer have Kirk Cousins. The Packers do have the odds-on favorite to win that division, but still really like what the Chicago Bears are doing here. So we'll see what other changes happen. I just made a video about Mike Williams and where he might go. But, man, Justin Herbert, I think this is a lock that the Chargers go ahead and take a wide receiver. I don't think it's going to be tight end anymore. If it's tight end, I would be shocked if they go Brock Bowers. It could totally happen, but you have a absolutely critical need at wide receiver. It's a deep class there. I just think it's got to be wide receiver, maybe even a double tap. Really exciting. Can't wait to see what else happens going forward here. But so many change ups this offseason. It's been a really, really busy one, maybe due to the extended cap allowance for these teams. Whatever it is, these teams are going for it. And with the new coaching staff for the Chargers, they made that decision to move on from both of their top 2 receivers in 2023. All right, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.